This initiative is fully focused on the empowerment of our Native families in the pursuit of accessing high-quality early childhood educational opportunities. That is the foreground and the critical starting point for our communities to be revived and restored.
Well, I'm really thrilled to be working on and looking at early childhood education policy and having time to gather together and have a facilitator, and the really important work of looking at, how can we move early childhood family engagement, which will improve early childhood education together for Native American children and their families. And it's really a great news that somebody from the White House is coming to listen to us and to understand that we're working really hard and that there should be a focus on engaging families.
What is important about this initiative is that it centers on tribal colleges and the important work that they are doing within our communities to really get at the kinds of quality outcomes and expand the opportunities for our earliest learners. This is a priority that the administration shares with the American Indian College Fund and is so important to addressing the comprehensive needs of American Indian and Alaska Native students.
He brought to light in areas of sustaining leadership roles, or leadership as it is in our communities, and that was in essence of shared responsibility, being accountable for what we bring about in our daily lives.
The thing we were talking about was that I liked was Dr. Garcia's influence of fathers and how interracial and inter-tribal families can work together, and sometimes not even see that there's a difference between the mother and the father or the grandparents or whatever it might be, and how if we could duplicate that, replicate that to the rest of the country, that would be awesome.
When we started our Photo Voice project, we really felt like it was beneficial to our community and maybe our center and our teacher-ed program. But I really feel like our narrative really can do a lot more, not just for our community, but for other Native communities, and I'm starting to feel an urgency that our story really needs to be told in a wider space, to a bigger audience.
When we're talking about family engagement, we're talking about real human interaction at its fullest and most important, because we're talking about children and families, parents who love their children, and the people they entrust their children to in early learning programs. To make really engaged family programs, you need to have the human resource to do that. And by that I mean you need to employ people with expertise who love parents and children, who understand early childhood education, and who will work in cooperation with parents and within the culture and within the community to implement programs that really draw on the intense commitment that parents have to their children.